All right, I'm back in. I need to get my people back in here with me. Where is everybody? All right, let's give it a moment and let some people come back. All right, those of you that are coming back, can you hear me just fine? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Give it a minute for everybody to come back in. Can you, Sherry, can you hear me? Okay, everybody can hear me. All right, good. We're back. Awesome. Okay. Sorry about that. A little technical glitch, but hey, we're bounced back in. Good to go. Okay. All right. So let's get right back into it again. I'm going to go back into. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, now we're going to come right back in. So I was talking about the Dragonfly from Alyssa. So I really like the Dragonfly here. It brings you right in with the rule of thirds and the composition that was done here, and that white background actually pulls me into the head of the Dragonfly. So if I cut off before I talked about the Dragonfly, this one made honorable mention, and I definitely like the Dragonfly. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. We're about halfway through. So this is David Casford. David Casford is an individual that's come to quite a few of my workshops and classes, and I really like this one a lot. The colors are vibrant. Obviously, this was a beautiful sunset off of Skyline Drive in the Shenandoah National Park. I like the little touch of rocks along the bottom, but what I like the most about this is the balance in it. So you've got a tall mountain on your left-hand side and a low valley on the right-hand side. So it makes you kind of balance out a little bit. I really like that. Obviously, the colors are fantastic. It was a great sunset for him to catch this shot. Definitely a good shot. Nice shot, David. All right. I bet how many of you guys are looking at these shots saying, oh, wow, what's the winner going to look like, right? These are great shots, right? Aren't they great shots? Let me know what you think. All right. Next shot is by, and it's another honorable mention, Jenny Erickson. So this shot is really, really cool. I like this shot a lot. This is what she said was a jumping spider. This is a macro shot. And look at the shallow depth of field here. I mean, this is like an inch. I mean, this is really, really tedious right here. And for that guy to sit still that long, that was pretty amazing as far as I'm concerned. But so what I really like about this is the sharpness right there at the two eyes, right? The little bit of sharpness on the fuzzy of the leaf, and really the rule of thirds is at play here all over the place. The balance that's in this, look at the spider on the right and the red color of the leaf on the left. Perfectly balanced. Both of them on the rule of thirds lines. You're drawn into those eyes of that spider right away. I think he's very, very cool. This is a very cool macro shot. I'm not a huge fan of macro shots, but this is definitely one that I can appreciate. So Jenny, great job there. All right. Next honorable mention, another macro shot. This is from Emma's photos. So sorry, Emma, I don't know exactly what your full name is because this was on Instagram, but definitely send me a message because you're in the honorable mention here and we need to get a full version of this photo. But this is a beautiful butterfly monarch, if I am correct on that. Another macro shot. I really liked the rule of thirds play here. The colors, the depth of field in the back, that green just blurred away from the bokeh. The purple in the flowers here. You can really see rule of thirds here. You can see it all over the place. This is basically a portrait of a butterfly. So this would be the same things that you see here that we would use when I'm doing portraits of people, for instance, right? Would be what's in this shot right here. So that's, definitely a great shot. Emily, is that you? Emily Acosta, is this you? Let me know if that's you. I know there's a little delay. We'll move on. Ah, okay. Emma's photos is you. Well, good job, Emily. Great. Fantastic. That's a great shot. That's a great shot. So congratulations to you for the honorable mention on that one. Good job. Good job. All right. Next up. All right. So this one was tough. This one was tough. This one almost made it. So we're in the final three right here, if I remember correctly. This one was very, very close. So I put it very close to the last two. This is a very cool shot by Saurabh. This is obviously, you know, during, I believe it's the Color Festival, if I remember correctly. This is amazing. I mean, it tells a story for sure, right? You could put yourself there, you could see it probably, you could feel it, and you could hear it, right? And you might even be able to taste it, because it looks like a lot of people's tasting the color in that one, that's for sure. So this is a great shot. Yeah, I love the way that the colored water is contrasting with all the red, and it comes across the top rule of thirds line. I really, really like that. It's just good. It's just a really, really strong shot. Really strong shot. Okay. All right. Now we're down to the final two. The final two. First up is going to be the first runner-up, so second place. And that goes to David Casford again. This is a shot up in the Shenandoah National Park. It's a waterfall shot. This is a shot that I could see hanging on the gallery wall all day long. It's a fantastic shot. The depth of field, the long exposure, the sharpness in all those rocks. You know, this would actually be a type of shot that I would take. And definitely kudos to that one. I could see this one actually being sold off the wall without any issues. Would brighten it just a little bit. So we might get him to do that just a little bit, because normally when you go to print things, it's going to be a little bit darker. So this could use a touch of brightness before it's printed. But, you know, this is a great shot. The foreground rocks that are in the bottom, and then the mirror reflection of the rocks that are in that water that gives you that glassy look right there. You know, it's really, really, really strong shot. Really great shot. So good shot, David. Good shot. Okay. All right, here we go. Here's the winner. So David gets a credit to a workshop. I believe it was $50 if I remember correctly. Okay, so now here's the winner with the whole ball of wax. You know, again, all of these 12, they are now going to have their photos put in our gallery. It's going to start on September the 1st, probably, if we can get things printed in time. If not, it'll start a few days later. But the exhibition will open. We definitely going to invite everybody to come in and check it out. We'll be posting it on our webpage, our Facebook page. So definitely come in and check it out. But here's the winner. And this was a very, very unique shot. And when you see this shot, I'm gonna preface this shot a little bit before I show it. This is a shot like I've never really seen before. And you guys know me, know that that's what I'm always looking for. I'm looking for that different viewpoint, kind of like Sherry's photo, that the railroad tracks where she's down there. You know, if you look at the shot of David, it's a beautiful photo, but it's one that a lot of people do. Now he's down lower. He is a different viewpoint than a lot of people would do though. So that's fantastic. This next one is a viewpoint, and it's got a waterfall in it. And I can honestly say, I don't think I've ever seen a viewpoint like this. And it makes me want to go and try to start doing something like that too, just to bring some different variety into some of my shots. So let's, without further ado, let's go ahead and go to the next one. This next shot is by Michael Ferris. And it's a waterfall shot. I'm assuming it's up in the Shenandoah National Park. But this is just so different. This is about the texture in the tree with a blurry waterfall in the background. I mean, that is true foreground, background. This is a shot that literally, and I can't say it enough, I have never seen anything like that before. And it's he made it his own. And I love the texture of that tree. If you guys are in my class, you hear me talk about texture and detail, this brings that in. But then, you know, you've got that full rule of thirds up there in the bottom. And then you've got, look along the top, you got rule of thirds, the color that's in it, that water coming off the rule of thirds on the right-hand line. It's very well balanced. It's just a shot that people are going to look at and just take a second glance at it. When I did my judging, I went all the way through. I looked at every single photo, and then I came back through them again and started whittling them down. And this is the one that actually made me stop and come back to it when I was going through the first time, because it just drew me into it. So this is clearly a great shot. Yes, Crystal, I love it too. It's a great shot. So there you have it. Congratulations to all the winners. Again, we had over 300 photos entered in this, and we're going to be doing it again. We're actually going to be starting to do a contest from the gallery side, coming up very, very shortly, probably in September, and then maybe in the fall, early winter timeframe, we'll do another photography competition. I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too, and I hope you really stretch your limits and come out to do it again next time. You know, next time we're going to come out with a generic a theme, an actual theme. I want you guys to show me instead of just show me anything. You guys who didn't make it in the honorable mention, go through and take a look at these photos. And I talked, you know, watch this over again, because I critiqued on what I chose out of the photo and what I liked out of the photos. So use that, draw on that to make your photos better for next time. Obviously come to some of my classes and workshops and, you know, get out there and shoot. So that's it for me. Come and join me for a class, come and join me for a workshop. You know, we're having tons of fun out there, and there's so much more coming up. Until then, if you guys have any questions about anything, just drop us a note. You have a great night and have a great week. And you'll be seeing me soon, as I'm going to start doing some live tips on here, really quick little 5-10 minute tips that will help you guys out in your photography. All right. Have a great night. Talk to you later.